This is an NBC News special report with Celeste Jordan.
Good evening. I'm Celeste Jordan, and this is an NBC special report. It seems that a potentially dangerous pathogen has been detected at a nearby hospital. Officials are calling it Ebola. A similar strain appeared in 1976 near the Ebola River in northern Zaire, Africa, referred to as the Ebola hemorrhagic fever. It is a concerning and potentially fatal virus. Hospitals have increased their precautionary measures and have introduced screening processes to make sure all staff are healthy. We now go to Dr. Kennedy Hilton at Soldiers Memorial Hospital.
Dr. Kennedy Hilton is one of the top physicians at Soldiers Memorial Hospital in Aurelia. Accompanied by her team of medical experts, Dr. Hilton is prepared for an outbreak of Ebola.
Here at Soldiers, we've taken many precautionary measures to ensure our patients' and staff's safety, such as wearing protective clothing, gloves, and masks, implementing a screening procedure for anyone visiting the hospital, as well as staff.
How does that screening procedure work?
We ask people, have you traveled to Africa lately? Have you been in contact with anyone who's traveled to Africa lately? And have experienced any signs of fever or illness in the past few days?
Okay. Thank you very much.
We now go to Dr. Isabel Stein of the World Health Organization.
So, Dr. Stein, is there a vaccine in the making to fight this disease?
Hello, Celeste. Well, currently there are no vaccines available for use on humans to protect against the Ebola virus disease. However, the World Health Organization, we are hopeful that a safe and effective vaccine will be available by the end of 2015.
Thank you, Dr. Stein. And how exactly is the Ebola virus disease diagnosed?
The symptoms are like that of many other diseases, but if you are concerned or have recently traveled to West Africa, consult your doctor about having a blood test to see if you contracted the Ebola disease.
And once contracted, how does Ebola further reproduce?
Essentially, the virus is like a needle that will inject its own DNA into our cells, where it will then take control of the cell and cause it to produce this deadly virus. Once the cell is full of the virus, it bursts, infecting other healthy cells. In scientific terms, this is called the lytic cycle.
Dr. Stein, for informing the public. Now we go to Aurelia City Councilor Eloise Sinclair to find out what Aurelia is doing about this situation.
Celeste, here at Town Hall, we are constantly asking ourselves, how can we help our community move forward from this outbreak? And as a response, we have had countless meetings to establish emergency plans, resources, and personal protective measures.
What possible measures has the City of Aurelia done to prevent this virus from spreading?
Our hospitals are well equipped to handle an outbreak. There have been press conferences to advise the public of the possibility of an outbreak, and we are working with our local hospitals, the World Health Organization, and within Aurelia to make sure everyone is well equipped to handle this Ebola outbreak.
Is Aurelia prepared for a possible outbreak of Ebola?
No, Celeste, Ebola is really not concerning right now. Our hospitals are well equipped to handle any sort of outbreak that could possibly come. We have had many meetings with the World Health Organization to determine what we can do to handle this outbreak, and we've been working within our city to determine what we can do to help this outbreak. All of these efforts have just been to ensure public safety within the City of Aurelia.
Thank you, Eloise, for this valuable information. It appears that Aurelia is well prepared to handle this Ebola outbreak and any future outbreaks. And that has been your NBC News Special Report. I'm Celeste Jordan, signing off. Have a good night.